All right, welcome back to the channel. Austin here. As always, thanks for your time. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. So let's talk about what's going on in crypto. Got a real interesting piece of information to share with you as it relates to BlackRock and the Bitcoin ETFs. And I think that we're about to start seeing a tidal wave of even more buying coming from those guys. We're going to cover that in this video. Smash the like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about what's going on. The crypto market is starting to slowly turn, and I do consider this to be pretty significant crypto news. And also, we're going to talk about some Bitcoin news in this video. So you can see right now we're at 1.95 trillion, up 0.61 as of the recording of the video. Bitcoin flat, Ethereum really holding steady, and not a lot of movement. But again, I mentioned at the top of the video, a slow turning here, right? It's a slow kind of starting to move forward. Now, I want to show you something like this is right here. You see where I've got the, let me highlight that for you again, right here. You see where I've got this consolidation factor going on. Make sure you guys can see that. Yes, you can. Okay, cool. I always have to make sure the video of me or in the upper right hand corner is not covering up what I'm trying to show you here. We're consolidating. Okay. And so that's okay. It's okay to be consolidating. It's okay to have that. A consolidation is that sideways kind of pattern for a little bit. Okay. I had a friend of mine tell me yesterday, Bitcoin is resting. I'm like, oh, okay. it's like laying over there in a bed, it's resting, it's napping. Okay. But consolidation, there you go. Think of it as resting. It's like, never really thought about it as resting. All right. So consolidation is okay, but slowly starting to turn up. You can kind of feel that we're getting some momentum to try to start gradually moving up. I know it may not feel like it right now. There is a fair amount of red here across the board. If you look kind of at the top cryptos, but it's one of those consolidation gradually starting to turn positive is what I'm really trying to convey to you. And you can kind of see that. Okay. So what I wanted to share with you was this. So I thought this was really interesting. I'm going to read this out loud here. BlackRock is hosting the Institutional Digital Assets Summit tomorrow. Okay. Their Bitcoin ETF, this is BlackRock's ETF, is the best performing ETF in 2024. And it is their only listed digital asset product, i.e., crypto product, right? It's basically going to be a Bitcoin sales conference for institutions. And that's really an interesting point. So this goes to, you have to understand how this works on that side of it. Well, Austin, the Bitcoin ETF, does it really impact crypto? Absolutely. Every single day, the institutions, BlackRock, Fidelity, et cetera, are buying Bitcoin. And they're holding Bitcoin, which ultimately is putting buying pressure on Bitcoin. Again, that's big. That's Bitcoin news, right? But inside of that, it raises, as we see Bitcoin going up, we start to see obviously interest in that. To give you some perspective, I'm 54 years old, and most of my friends are aware that I'm in crypto, but they also themselves are not really into it. And now this is just a little micro example of what I'm talking about. I've had no less than 5 people who are not interested in crypto historically, but they know I'm in crypto, have all come up to me and said, hey, I see that Bitcoin's starting to move and I see that it's at north of 50,000. What do you think? Right. My point is that it's starting to become more pervasive, Bitcoin and crypto, because of the Bitcoin ETFs, because of all those kind of things. Okay. And so this goes back to this post from Bitcoin Archive, and I look because I think it's about this last line. It's basically going to be a Bitcoin sales conference for institutions, because here's what it comes down to. Call it what it is, right? You have these massive institutions like Fidelity, BlackRock, so forth. What do they have? They have sales organizations, i.e., financial advisors, which, don't kid yourself, those are salespeople who are going to be going to their top net worth clients and all of their clients, and the company's even going to be pushing it across the board. Hey, you ought to be putting a certain percentage of your money into our best performing asset, digital asset, i.e., our ETF product. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that kind of thing. Okay. So know that that's coming. And I think that that's something that's big and something that where we'll continue to see crypto gain traction, and we'll continue to see it become even more pervasive. Okay. So I'm going to give you a few final thoughts here as before I let you go. We're seeing Bitcoin consolidate. I talked about in the video yesterday. We had a short-term sell alert on Solana. Okay. This is my software, by the way, giving you these buy and sell alerts. So if you're interested, pick that up all the way up to that. That's a 377% move up. If you'd put $1,000 into Solana, if you had my software 128 days ago, you would have made a profit of $3,774. So that's what the software does. It gives you these buy and sell alerts. Okay, know when to buy, when to sell. So that's Bitcoin. There's Polygon right there. So we're under a buy alert for them. That's a 23% move up. Okay. So again, just FYI, links in the description below if you want to pick it up. And there's a discount code down there as well that you can make this even cheaper. The quarterly option is the best option from a price standpoint. And you have a 30-day, no questions asked, money back, complete refund guarantee. So take advantage of it. Check it out down there. I'll see you. Have a good one. Bye.